I've never read a Twilight book or seen a movie, and I never will!
WheezyWaiter!
I would so choose you, Edward. Oh, hey, I was just looking at me. Okay, time to do other things. Close.
Far.
Closer.
Far.
Close.
Far.
Closer.
Far.
Over
here.
Close.
Far.
Closer.
Far.
Over here. Close.
Far.
Closer.
Far.
Over here.
Far.
I gotta stop buying the flimsy whale tank covers, but I spent too much money on the quick-dry clothing. So, happy Canada Day. Canada Day. It's the day Canada became a kingdom in its own right on July 1st, 1867. Although, British Parliament kept limited political control, which was shed in stages until all control was given to Canada in 1982. I was still alive when Britain had a little bit of political clout in Canada. Canadians discovered that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father under British occupation. Canadians enjoyed disco because their British overlords who enslaved them allowed it. Here's the thing. Canada, here. Britain, here. Britain, this big. Canada, this big. You Canadians can be real pushovers sometimes for 200 years. I'm just saying it. Words are being uttered. I love you, Canada. America fought a bloody war to gain independence. Canada decided to wait 200 years. I guess waiting is a better alternative than death. Unless you're waiting in line for your new social security card that you applied for because you left your wallet in a cab. It took so long! Or if you're waiting for the Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 1 to come out, which I'm not. Sometimes it's too much. I really do love you, Canada. You're the only other country I've ever been to, unless you count Utah. I made a list of my top 5 favorite things about Canada. Neil Young, duh. Beer, double duh. Scarlett Johansson, if she were from Canada, but she's not. Celine Dion is from there and not here. I like that. And Mounties. They're hilarious! If you're a Mountie, I'm sure it's a very tough job and you work very hard at it. I'm sorry. All kidding aside, happy Canada Day. I enjoy sharing a continent with you. Do you think I can take a little bit of control of Quebec or Ontario? Come on, Britain got a chance. I'd even take a tiny corner of the Yukon. Call it Wheezyland, eh? Come on, it's the Yukon. No one cares about the Yukon. Probably gonna piss off a lot of Canadians with this video. Also Utah. I may not get a chance to make a video tomorrow. In that case, next time you see me, I will be in LA, or on my way to LA, or thinking about LA, or that's it. I'm going to a giant YouTube event called VidCon. Maybe I'll see you there, and maybe I'll give you a high five, even if you're Canadian. Especially if you're Canadian. Mostly due to guilt. I love you, Canada. British Parliament kept limited political. British Parliament kept limited. I have to smile when I say limited, otherwise I can't say it.